the senior member, not in age, but senior member of council who's been around here now for 16 years. Mayor Walker has been with us around this table for 25 years and will be receiving his 25-year pin from the Union of Nova Scotia Municipalities this November. I had the pleasure of serving 16 years with David, and I have a few things I just want to bring up here to. Nothing serious. I'm not going to talk about your golf game, David. David was the conscience of the council ever since I've been around the table. He's displayed what I call a high level of integrity around the table. Oftentimes, once he listened to a different point of view, he could change his mind. He never stuck to his opinion just for the sake of sticking to his opinion. He had a very open mind in all topics and was very, very, very good in that area. Always displayed a strong sensitivity for those who are less fortunate, and to me that's a mark of every individual. And David certainly did that during his time on council. Tom is mayor, and he doesn't get enough credit. I'm going to give him a lot of credit here this evening. David Walker led the town for 4 years. During that time, and I just may jot down a few highlights. David was a mayor when we lowered the tax rate for the town. We were rated as one of the fastest growing towns in Atlantic Canada. It was voted the best place to raise a young family. It was voted the most friendly, senior-friendly town in the province. And one of the biggest things he done was, and it was his idea, was he improved the communications to the residents of our town. We now have a quarterly newsletter called The Bridge that every resident in the town receives. I think that's important. But he done something else. He also had council visit every business in town once a year. And I remember my first visit, I was with, I think, Jennifer McDonald. We were on North Street, and we walked into Mr. Bob Richards' office. And Bob couldn't believe it. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. And he said, actual two politicians walking in to ask my opinion. He said, where am I living? So he was really impressed with that. And so again, that was an initiative of the mayor, along with all councilors going out on a quarterly basis to set up shop in a business and take questions from whoever might want to ask a question of the councilors. So under David, we became a very open council to our community. The highlights of David's term, in my view, and it's one that's taking place right now in the downtown of Bridgewater. It's a major project in Take Back the Riverbank. I think we're going to see dividends of that going long into the forward in the future. And I must say that, and I use the term around council table. Anyone that watches Dr. Phil, which I don't, but I did watch it once. He uses the term a life-changing moment. I think that Take Back the Riverbank project is a life-changing moment for the town of Bridgewater. And I think it's really, really important. And David, that's one of David's goals for a long, long time, and it's come to fruition right now. The other leaders are smaller ones. I mean, the town, under David's leadership, has the lowest debt it's had since my time on council, and I researched it back to 20 years, and it's never been lower. At the same time, our reserves have never been higher, cash reserves. So those are all important. There's other initiatives that David took that were important to our town that we will see benefits of going forward. I won't go into detail here tonight. But the biggest thing that Dave has that I think that I admire most for is the fact that he is a family man. David has grandkids, and I know that he absolutely worships them. He worships all of his family and spends more time than he probably should, if that's possible with family, because he is absolutely a dedicated family person. So David, on behalf of the town, on behalf of your fellow councilors and all the councilors you served in the past, a token of our appreciation. I will mention one thing. And this is important. Councilor Thorpe and myself and the mayor golfed about a week ago. And David shot the best score he's ever shot with me up at Osprey Ridge Golf Club, and he never had his cell phone, he never answered the phone once. And that's the reason. Thank you.